What's going on, guys? It's your boy Potion. Hope you guys been sipping that water. You guys know what the real potion is. I'm gonna let you guys know my most overpowered build in Borderlands 3. Now I'm gonna start from scratch. Skill points, weapons. I'm gonna show you guys where to get all the weapons. Show you guys where to accolade your skill points. Show you guys some tips and tricks. And yeah, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Now we're gonna start off with 5 points in Fire in the Skag Den. Fire in the Skag Den. You want 5 points of Fire in the Skag Den. Whenever Moze deals splash damage, she deals bonus incendiary damage. It's just bonus splash damage. It's really good for the build. You guys will see as we get through it. It's really good. We're going to move on down to means of destruction. Now this skill, this singular skill right here, is what is going to make this build crazy. Whenever Moze deals splash damage, there's a chance to add ammo to her currently equipped weapons magazine with a smaller chance to return a grenade. It's a great build. Great skill right there. That's what's it's centered around, is never running out of grenades. It's the Master Blaster build from Jolt's dude, but it's a little bit different. So stick with me, you guys will figure it out. Next we got 5 in the Tor Cross promotion. All splash damage dealt by Moze has a chance to double in size. Just more of a chance to hit more enemies, proc more damage, get your grenades back quicker. Next you want to throw a point into Iron Bear, or Auto Bear, my bad. And then 3 into Pull the Holy Pin. Now this is a good skill. Moze's grenades have a chance to score a critical hit, dealing greatly increased damage. Sources of critical hit damage do not affect grenade critical hits. It's really good. Auto Bear, you want to use Auto Bear for this reason here. I know when you get into Mayhem 3, Auto Bear is like, man, why are we using it? He's so bad. But if you jump into Auto Bear when you're about to die, you can regen your shields and your health to jump out. It's kind of like an oh shit button. And while it's out around shooting stuff, it has a chance to soften enemies, making them take even more damage from your grenade and your rocket launcher. So there you go. It's great. That's really the only use of Iron Bear when you get into Mayhem 3. But yeah, so next you want to go on down to Vampire. You want to throw 5 points into Vampire. Now this is one of the only ways you'll be like surviving besides Iron Bear. Whenever Moze damages the enemy with a thrown grenade, for every enemy hit, she restores a portion of her missing health. 32% of missing health per enemy hit. It's a great skill to keep you alive when your shield drops. That skill is going to come in handy. Next, you want 3 into Why Can't I Carry All These Grenades? Increase Moze's grenade carrying capacity. +3. It's really good for that spamming grenades. You have even more grenades just in case like you're not hitting anybody and you're just throwing them and they're not falling. You got even more chances. So yeah, this is where I differ from Jolt's dude. Jolt's only put 2 in this skill tree, in this skill point right here. He only put 2. I maxed it out because it's really good. Now, recently, whenever this game came out, this right here, this skill didn't have a reproc, but ever since they figured out that this build was overpowered, they changed the reproc to 2 seconds, and then most recently they nerfed it, right? Or they buffed it back to 0.3 seconds. So it's still really, really good, but it was even better beforehand, and that's why Jolt's only put 2 in this skill right here. Because you really didn't need it. It was just there to progress the tree down. But now you need 3 just to have that extra grenade, just to have that backup. You know what I mean? Just that backup grenade so you can have even more. You want to throw 1 into To the Last, which is a great skill in case your Vampire doesn't work or your Iron Bear is on cooldown. When you're in Fight for Your Life, you can throw a grenade. And every grenade you throw in Fight for Your Life is free. Scrappy, shut up. But you can throw grenades and fight for your life. It's a really good skill. It helps you stay up and alive. But you want to throw 1 into Short Fuse, right? So this skill will help you get up and fight for your life. Every grenade you throw is free. When you get back up, it's all refunded. This one just lets you deal extra explosion damage whenever you shooting your, you know what I'm saying, your hive. You'll see what that is in a second. So that's it for the blue tree. If you guys want to go ahead and take a look at that, you can pause the video. Build it how you like. The class mods and the gear will come into all that. That's in the blue. Going on to green, or red, my bad. Red, you want to throw 5 into Armored Infantry. Whenever Moze's shields are active, she gains a damage reduction and bonus gun damage. This is just a skill to progress the tree further down. Okay? That's all it is. I mean, out of the other two skills aren't as useful, in my opinion. These 2 skills are not useful. Because, again, Iron Bear, you're only using that to stay alive for yourself. Pretty much fuck Iron Bear is what I'm trying to say. But this will help you deal more damage and stay alive just a little bit better. Going on down, you want to move on to Drowning and Brass. This is a really good skill because the amount of grenade damage you're doing, killing enemies, enemies are going to be dropping like flies left and right. And the moment you kill 3 enemies within 15 seconds of each other, you have 60% plus gun damage. That will make the hive way stronger. That'll make the hive way stronger. Okay, so that skill is really good for the rocket launcher that you're going to use. You want to use that. Next up, you're going to jump down into experimental munitions. Whenever Moze scores a critical hit, she deals bonus incendiary damage. Really good for the hive, man. Whenever the hive hits enemy, it's a critical hit. So, or has a chance to be a critical hit, my bad, because of the what's it called, the skill we just saw earlier. So it has a chance to deal even more % of fire damage. You really like that? Can't go without it. It's 1 skill point. Why not? You know what I mean? Moving on to the green tree, you want 5 in Cloud of Lead. This is a good skill for your hive. It helps you because you're already regenerating ammo with your grenade for the hive. Every 4 shots doesn't consume ammo. Does not consume ammo. So it's even more bullets to shoot, more mayhem to go around. Gotta love it. So Cloud of Lead, you want 5 in there. You want 1 in redistribution. After Moze scores a critical hit, she regenerates ammo for a few seconds. Really good skill. It helps regen your current equipped magazines ammo. I don't think it goes for your grenade, but it does go for your rocket launcher in hand. So you really need that. It's really good. We're gonna move on again to Scrappy. This is where you're just gonna dump your last 4 points in. You just want to dump the last 4 points into Scrappy, which just makes you, basically, it just makes you move around the map quicker. You know, you can move, you can switch weapons quicker, you can switch your mode switch, you know what I'm saying, your handling's better. It's dope. So just throw 4 into there, and you're Gucci. Now, one thing you can do, make this build even better, it's not required, but it's really good, is if you've already beaten the game, you've unlocked Guardian ranks, and you have 75 in Enforcer, you're good. But if not, you need 75 points in the Enforcer to get this Hollow Point skill. Killing them with a critical hit causes an explosion around them. So, again, an explosion counts as splash damage, so it makes your build even better. Even better, and it's a free skill just for playing the game enough. I mean, you can grind for it. It's not necessary. You'll get it in time. Don't worry about it, but that skill is a really good skill to have, as well as this skill. Where's it at? This one. Recover from FFYL with full shields and health. I mean, if you do die, you go down, you can have full shields and health. But other than that, that's great. Increases luck for 10 seconds after each kill. That's good too, because you're going to be killing a bunch of enemies. So you guys will see, man. It gets pretty crazy. Pretty freaking crazy. So that's it for the skill points. Next, we're going to move on to the gear pieces. Okay, so when it comes to gear, these first 2 guns don't matter. These can be whatever you want. Alright, I use this to slide around really, really fast with my slide speed relic, and I found this the other day, and it's a really cool gun. So I just use that. But this gun is required for boss damage. This gun is required for boss damage. This is the Cocky Flacker. Now, if you've guys seen videos of the Flacker, it's a really good gun. It's a world drop. You can find it from, I found mine from killing Captain Trant, the first one. It's a really good place for me to farm because you get a bunch of different chests after you kill them. But when you're killing regular enemies, you want to use the Hive. Now this is a really good gun. This is like another like Hex, but it's a rocket launcher. Now, like I said, when you're throwing grenades, you'll be regenerating ammo for this gun. So you'll have an infinite amount of hive bullets. You can keep shooting the hive, no matter what. As long as you have grenades and you're hitting enemies with the grenades, you will have infinite bullets with this gun. Makes it really good to use in the slaughters because there's a bunch of enemies, so you're never not missing anybody, or there's never like not enemies around you. Really good gun to have. You farm the hive, okay? You farm the hive from Queen Tarantella. Now, where Tarantella spawns, she spawns on Pandora in the Splinterlands. So you want to come to the Splinterlands. You want to spawn here in the Chop Shop. Once you spawn in the Chop Shop, you want to ride your car. You can see where I've kind of went. You want to ride your car all the way to right here. Here to kill Tarantella. There's like a little bridge right here on the map. I haven't rotated my map or anything. I've just zoomed in. You want to spawn at the Chop Shop and drive right here. She is a chance to spawn boss. So if she doesn't spawn, save, quit, relaunch the game, come in here. If she spawns, kill her. If she doesn't drop the hive, save, quit, relaunch the game, come over here, kill her. If you're on PlayStation and you don't want to deal with that, and you want to just get the gear that I have that I've already farmed for, you can add me. My PSN is NerfShaolin right there. You can add me. I will try to jump in your game and dupe it for you. If I don't get to you, I apologize. But if you can add me. You can text me, be like, hey, I saw your YouTube video. I want the guns. Can you dupe them for me? I'll hook you up. Or if you want to put in the comments of the YouTube section, followed by your PSN, I'll try to help you out there. Other than that, that's it for that. That's how you get the hive. Now moving on, the rest. Oh no, my bad. This isn't. This is called the messy breakup. Now you get this shield from farming Genevieve. Okay, you remember, if you haven't beaten the game, you don't know who Genevieve is, but if you have beaten the game and you're looking for this shield, Genevieve drops this. It's a really long run to get to Genevieve, but once you get there, you can save, quit, spawn right next to her, farm her. She's not a really hard boss. Drops the messy breakup. If you get an anointed one, it's really good, but the one I got, I found one and I was like, I'm not farming this girl anymore. But that shield is this little drone right here. Now that drone shoots enemies when they're close. Shoots enemies. Now with the Moze skill tree, that drone also has a chance to shoot and make an explosion with the bullet. So it makes an explosive, makes a splash damage, gives you a small chance to get ammo back into your magazine. Also gives you a really small chance of getting a grenade. I like it. It helps you out. Whenever your shield drops, a second drone comes out and shoots as well. So even more of a chance to get your stuff back. But yeah, that's just a shield I use. I enjoy it. So moving on from the shield, we got the class mod. Now this is important. I got a really good class mod. Again, if you guys want this class mod, add me, PlayStation, PSN, NerfShaolin. Comment section, tell me, hey, can you dupe this? Here's my PSN, I'll add you. If you're not on PlayStation, fortunately I can't dupe it, but you can try to farm for one. I farmed for mines from Trant. All the world drops I farmed from Trant. So you can farm Trant, get stuff to drop. That skill in the middle, the green skill, is a capstone skill, which makes you regenerate even more ammo for your current equipped weapon, which would be this one. So this class mod helps you have more bullets in your magazine with your hive. So you want that one. The longer Moze goes without reloading, the more splash damage she deals. Now that's important. Make sure that your hive has no ammo in the clip. You can see down here in my little ammo right there where it says rocket launchers 0 out of 36, because I never buy rocket launcher ammo ever. So that way I'm never having to reload, and my grenades will fill up my current equipped magazine, and I can keep shooting my hive and never have to reload, and then eventually I will deal double the splash damage than what I started with. So it's no-brainer class mod right there. Plus the little buffs I got, the action skill cooldown rate and the Torgue weapon damage. This gun is Torgue, so 10% plus damage on the hive. There you go, even better. Moving on, this is the cornerstone of the build. This is what you need to have, your grenade. Now this build doesn't work unless you have a hex. I played a point blank, but you can have a quasar, stormfront, all those things. People are like, oh, you can use this if you want. No, you have to have a hex, and it has to be a Merv hex for it to work the best. It doesn't have to be a Merv, it's just some kind of Merv. My bad, some kind of Merv. It could be a Merv, like I got a Merv-tacular hex, this cryo hex over here. Merv-tacular, which is even better than a regular Merv because you got more beams popping out, dealing even more damage and giving you more of a chance to get bullets. You know what I'm saying? The more grenades back. So you have to have the hex. A Merv hex of any kind works, whatever you want to use. Now I only have 2 hexes because some enemies are immune to cryo damage. In the creature slaughter dome, not a lot of enemies are immune to cryo damage, so I use that one just because there's more beams to fly around and it looks cooler. But in the slaughter shaft, which is on Pandora, there's anointed enemies, and anointed enemies are immune to cryo damage. So I don't use the cryo hex, but I do use the shock hex in that one. So you need a hex. You can farm the hex from the Grave Ward. That's where I farmed all of mine from. I sometimes get them from Trant, but I feel like Grave Ward has a better chance of dropping those. So farm Grave Ward, get you some hexes. And then moving on to the class mod. This isn't really important, but I find that the electric banjo is just a cool little buff to have, because what it does is a 20% chance to shoot an electric beam at somebody, like a little shock, like a shock line that shocks the enemies. So it's just the extra beam, you know what I mean? Why not? It looks cool, and it also will help drain shields if you're not already draining shields enough with your shock hex. You know what I mean? But other than that, that is the gear that you need. Again, if you need any of these gear pieces and don't want to farm for them, you can add me on PlayStation. Comment down below. Jump in on my Twitch. I'll do it on stream for you. We'll dupe it. Other than that, that's the build. We're ready to go ahead and show you guys how it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the creature slaughter. I'm gonna show you guys like back half rounds with a bunch of enemies, so you can see how easy this build makes it. Without further ado, let's just head over there, man. Why not? Look at my count for my hive. It's at 0-0, right? I'm throwing 1 grenade, 1 hex. I got 2-3 bullets now, and I got max grenades again. Hold on, I got the wrong hex. Mayhem 3, by the way. Like, this build is so overpowered it drops frames. It makes my PlayStation drop frames. I don't know if it about PC players. Everything is dying really, really fast. But when it gets to a lot of enemies spawning in, I'll be able to spam nades, and you'll see just how effective it is when all you're doing is sitting there pressing R1 and R2, or RB and RT on Xbox. So like, here goes a lot of enemies. So I'm gonna start spamming here. Watch my grenade count just fill back up. And if you recall, I started with 0 bullets in my rocket launcher, but I haven't stopped shooting since I started. I just killed that entire wave before they could even move. So strong. Look at it. Just so strong, man. Everything dies before it spawns in. This is Mayhem 3, by the way. I don't even want to think about normal mode. So now that you guys have seen this build, if you came here for the build and you've set it up, if you've seen it, you can dip off. For those of you who want to watch the rest of the Slaughter Dome, I'll probably do it on stream. If you guys want to watch me just run through Slaughter Dome, but I want you guys to try it yourself. Go ahead and go try it yourself. We'll finish this round and we'll end it, man. The video. But if you want to click off right now, it makes perfect sense. You guys came here for a build. You got one. Go ahead and use it to its full extent. Run through Slaughter Domes and press your friends. If your friend doesn't play Moze, that's what happened with my friend. He didn't want to play Moze. I told him, I was like, bro, you want to see the use of Moze? Watch this. And I threw him into a creature Slaughter Dome and just ran through everything. But anyways, guys, if you guys haven't already checked me out on Twitch, again, the link to Twitch will be down below in the description. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button as well. It really helps me a lot. This build is dope. I've set you guys up for destruction. Have at it, Vol Hunters. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Peace.